Week number 57 of the 27-inch challenge, and this is kind of the third week where I'm eating at maintenance, but this week is I had to be I had to force myself or unintentionally diet because I got sick. Okay. So the food is still the same, veggies, some my favorite, some protein. Sometimes it's fried eggs, the staple, the meats. And you'll see later how the sickness goes and what kind of sickness it is. So believe it or not, I'm in a deficit this week because of this this flu-like symptoms. So yeah, so I'm still eating quesadillas. This is new this week, some tofu and some sisig. Okay, so we eat a lot of beef and pork. Okay, it's 6 a.m. and I woke up with a very, very bad headache slash fever. And what most people do is the worst. Okay, what is that worst? They just sit around and do nothing about it. Okay, they don't move around. They don't really. I'm not saying not to rest, but I've tried resting, and it's always making the problem worse. I'm not saying for you that's the case. I'm saying it's for majority of the people. Sometimes you just need to move. Okay, so whenever I feel this headache, I felt this 2 days before this, 3 days before this. I think I'm about to get a high fever. I train, okay? Even if it's light weights, I break a sweat, I move around. As you can see, I'm having this hoodie, the Chosen merch, chosengifts.com. So check it out. For me to break a sweat, okay? So I'm doing squats now in rows, and so far I'm in the middle of my set. So I'm doing 2 sets of 250 pounds. After finishing the first set plus the warm-ups, I'm already feeling good. So try this, guys. You don't have to push yourself too hard. Just break a sweat. Okay, whenever you feel sluggish and you feel a lot of headaches, sometimes the main problem is not the lack of medicine or the lack of aspirins when you're experiencing some sort of headaches. The main problem is the inside of your body is getting cold. So you have to bring out, or you have to sweat that, you have to get that temperature out of your body. Keep it warm. So like what I'm doing right now, I'm keeping it warm. So yeah, that's it. That's one of the best health tip that I can give nowadays whenever people feel sluggish, fever. Do some lunges, some jumping jacks, some shadow jump rope. Okay, break a sweat. Okay, do the best of your ability to move. And that's what I'm doing right here. I'm squatting. I'm treating this day, although I am very, very dizzy. I'm still treating this day as, a normal training day. But I'm not overreaching. I'm not overtraining. I'm not doing, crazy amounts of volume. Just doing, my normal squat, which is 253 pounds. With good form, as you can see, that flawless execution, pausing at the bottom, exploding up, and I think this is my 7 rep max, but I only did 5 reps. So I didn't overtrain, I didn't really push it too hard to 8 reps, or 8 or 7.5 reps. So yeah, that's what I've been doing for the past few years when I get, these types of colds. And how to do cardio? You do high rep squats and see how intense of a cardio it is. So I'm gonna do 10 reps at a time, or 12 or 13 reps. I need to total 26 reps in order for me to get the volume I need for my legs. So if the audio is not clear, what I've been saying there is I'd only did one set of the heavy squat, the 250 pounds, and this is light. I told you I'm not overdoing it today because I'm really sick. So this is more of a cardio, type squat, high rep squat. So as you can see, I'm not really locking at the top because this is more of I like the feeling of the VMO when you're not resting at the top of the rep all the time. So it really hits my VMO, the vastus medialis muscle and the vastus lateralis, that lower part of the upper leg attached to the knee, the muscle attached to the knee. Yeah, so that's cardio. That's what you do. Next exercise I performed is the seal rows. So it's pretty compounds. I'm sticking to the compounds. Again, people say when you're sick, don't move, don't do anything. But I found by experience, it's the opposite. Okay, if you move, you're like training your body to really fight. Some people say this is COVID or the new variant. I don't really care. I know that I'm not going to to die from those types of disease. I know. I just it doesn't hit me. It doesn't. I don't fear the disease. If I have COVID-like symptoms here, what I'll do is I'll train. It's kind of the training mindset. That my body can fight. My body can fight the disease. So I did the first set with the seal rows, and then I started to get tired. So what I do is around 2 sets of that normal reverse grip pendlay row. So next exercise I did is this. Okay, this is what I replaced bench with for around weeks now. 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 4 weeks. I don't really count, because I focus one muscle at a time. You can't be Superman, doing all the lifts, the compound lifts, and getting strong all the time, all of them. Okay, all of the lifts. So what I did here is I replaced bench with this high rep dog crap training style, rest pause style, whatever you want to call it. I like the dog crap because that's the origin of the rest pause training. So I do 25 reps with good form. This really burns, guys. This is not for the beginner. Okay, so what you'll do after the set, the high rep set, you rest. I've been doing this in this channel for a while. For pull-ups, I think I applied the same principle here with the push-ups. Okay, this hits the upper chest. Just keep your butt high. Okay, while doing this, you're mimicking the incline bench variation of this, the dumbbells, where you have the dumbbells together with your chest. So how many sets of this? I do 4. How many mini sets? That's 4. 1 set of 25 reps, and then 4 mini sets of around 5 to 6 reps. So that's 1. Still keeping it good, slowing down, exploding up. As you can see, the squats and the push-ups or the bench have the same tempo, movement pattern, tempo, okay, which is a slow descent, pause at the bottom, and then exploding up, okay, because how gravity works, okay. When it comes to the pull-ups, it's the opposite. You explode all the way up, you pause at the top, and you slowly go down, okay. So it's the opposite. The pauses for pulling is at the top. For here, it's at the bottom, okay. That's the isometric, what they call the isometric part of the rep, where the muscle is most contracted, okay. So I'll just rest for 5 to 10 seconds and then go back again, and it really hurts but it saves time, okay. So as you can see, my upper body is pretty developed, here. And if you see me here training, I don't look sick, but I feel like trash doing this workout, because my head hurts and I'm really dizzy.
Powerful.
And,
Nobody can say no.
so yeah, as the song goes, my life is completely on the hands of Jesus, so don't worry. So if I die, then I'll be with him, and if I live, I'll do his work. So so enjoy life. So what you've seen in the previous clip is I'm cleaning rugs. So it's raining, and it's a perfect time to clean rugs, and you would think, why are you doing that? Why are you getting into the rain? I'm acting as if I'm not sick. Okay, that's what I've been doing, and what's the result? It's been effective. My recovery is fast, even though my appetite is very low. The deficit this week is good, but that's not my goal. My goal, as you've seen in the previous weeks of this challenge, is to just eat at maintenance, but my appetite is low. So this is an unintentional maintenance
So we
week.
have pineapple, some mango, strawberries, dragon fruit, and some spinach.
So the virus only lasted me, I think, 2 weeks, but it has some side effects. I lost my taste, lost my appetite, but I didn't lose strength. I didn't lose strength in a sense that I gained it back pretty fast. At the first try of doing pull-ups before that weeks of the virus, still doing pull-ups, I thought I was weak. But when I'm fully recovered in this clip, this is the same weight I'm used to doing. This is 40 kilos, okay, with my body weight. I've been I maintained, or even I think I gained strength, because my body weight is lower than it used to before. So I think I'm not giving any medical advice, but based on experience, I think you should move. If you are
getting sick always, I think you're just pretty sedentary. Okay, I think you just need to exercise, you just need to move. I'm not saying over exercise, I'm just saying move. Okay, move your body, just act as if you're not sick. I know it's hard, that's the hardest to do because you're dizzy, your head hurts, you have this all kinds of fever, your body hurts, your joint hurts, you just want to lay down. But keep moving, do everything in your ability to fight it, to get your body to prime your body to fight the disease. Okay, so I think your body can fight. Okay, but most people have weak immune systems, they have weak nervous systems, they have weak digestive systems because of their habits along the way. So I have friends who had this kinds of symptoms. I don't call it COVID, I don't call it the new variant, Delta variant, I just call it a complicated, very very sophisticated flu. Okay, so that's my mindset. I'm not disregarding the virus, but I'm just saying, don't fear it. Your body can fight, if you just eat right, exercise, you minimize your stress, and then you take proper supplementation, you take proper micronutrition, just as me. Okay, so, and of course, this week, again, back to the training part, what I did there is around 3 sets of heavy 40 kilos pull-ups, and then to accommodate the volume, what I'm doing right now is some high rep overhand pull-ups with the scapular retraction. Okay, so this year my back really improved, as you can see here. Okay, it really improved a lot. Okay, so I've been doing for my back, just 2 movements, horizontal pulling, vertical pulling, as heavy as I can do. Okay, for the shoulders, next exercise, what I've been doing is this 50-pound light high rep, 40 reps total, overhead press, single arm overhead press, not using any momentum. As you can see, I'm flicking my head, but I'm trying to minimize that. No momentum, just the delts. Okay, I feel this on my, not solely on my front delt, but on my side delt. So I love this movement. What I've been trying to fix is my spine. Okay, the position of my spine. It kind of goes twisted when I'm doing this. So yeah, that's 40 reps total. And let me update you on the 27-inch challenge. So I didn't gain any significant amounts of fat when the maintenance week, because that's the point of maintenance. You maintain the 28.2. So I maintained that. I'm around 28.5 most days, and then 28.2 some days. So yeah, this is 1 inch to go. We have 1 inch now to burn. I think I'm gonna do another maintenance week next week. I just like eating at maintenance. I don't want to rush this. Okay, I'm not really a competitor. I'm not really, I'm not even close to being a bodybuilder, because I just want the physique, this kind of physique. I don't want the shreds. I don't want to kill myself. I just want to enjoy a good amount of muscle and a moderate amount of body fat, so, and enjoy life, enjoy eating, enjoy time in relationships, family, so I've been enjoying this push-ups. So I did it again this week. So it's 25 reps and then slowly going down. People, I want you to realize that this is just twice a week, of training. I built this amount of muscle just training twice a week. Just focusing on getting better and better and better on my performance each and every time. I think some people, when they engage in a program like exercise program, they're quite extreme. They want it to be every day, 6 times a week, and then they want to achieve everything, the shoulders, the abs, the legs, everything, the biceps, the chest, the back. They want to get it as fast as possible. And as humans, we have limits, okay? And I highly encourage you guys to go with the moderate approach, okay? What is the moderate approach? Not too much, not too little, okay? I know that's a good mindset, for people most people are doing too little. So what most not experts, what most people do in the fitness industry, what most trainers do, what most dietitians do in the fitness industry is to get them to do the extreme just to balance it out. If a person is doing too little and they get into this diet program, into this fitness exercise program that is extreme, they would immediately fall on the moderate approach. So it's kind of a trick for them to do the moderate approach. But for some it works, but for most people it doesn't work, okay? Because they develop this on and off switch mindset, okay? That I'm on a diet now, and then on this time of the year I'm not on a diet. That's why New Year's resolutioners are very, very popular, and many people do it because New Year's resolution is a time to diet, and then the holidays is the time to eat. Okay, so that's both extremes. Okay, why not enjoy the holidays and enjoy the New Year's, but eat in moderation to both seasons. Okay, dieting is not about the season, it's about a lifestyle change. It's about what you enjoy, what you can sustain. Okay, that's why I want you to learn from this 27-inch challenge. I eat burgers, I eat ice creams, okay, but in moderation. I don't always go beyond my maintenance. Sometimes I do, but I don't always go beyond. So if you want to learn that approach, we have a online coaching service. We have programs in our website versusyoufitness.com. So that's week 56. See you on the next video. Bye bye. Peace.